How's it going, guys? PK is on the phone. Okay, so let's update because I think it's important now that I say a few things about crypto, Bitcoin, and what might happen. So macro scale, back to this, that we are still working on this 4. Not sure if it's done, the inner 4 of the third wave. So once this done, well, we're gonna go for this 3 or that 3. So 1 2 1 2 3, not sure if it's done. I'm gonna get there. 4 5. Now let's go here, and I'm gonna go down to 1 hour. So there is one count that says that we can be done, but I just gave this alternative, the red alternative, where we'll have this wave B as a double zigzag. So zigzag, double zigzag as a wave B, and then impulsive as a wave C to have a larger flat, just a potential. So this larger flat can also land somewhere down there, and I don't think it will happen because we're in a bull market. Maybe we're gonna have just a running one. So we go here, and then we go higher, and then the impulsive wave doesn't fall, doesn't invalidate this low here. We also have this channel as a support that we never back tested. I did have also a triangle as a count here, and then that happened. All right, so the triangle got invalidated. What would be the triangle? Well, I thought this is gonna be the triangle, and we would have WXY here and another E, and that would give us a good anchor for a long position, but also a triangle would indicate that that's for sure wave 4, and then we have just one more kick for the wave 5 of the current degree. Now, however, I'm not sure if it's done or there's still more to come. There's another way of us putting a wave 4 here, which would be a sideways combo, having a zigzag here as your wave W, a zigzag or a flat here as your wave X, and another ABC flat as your wave Y. This is also a double combo, and it works, which would mean that, okay, whatever we're building here, 1 2 1 2 or leading diagonal, it's hard to know when it's overlapping. Maybe it's just gonna go. So that would be the second count. There's another thing that came to my mind. So W X Y. Now we can have the third X. This could be the third X, and Z, which is really rare as a triple combo. It can be a triangle, and it can be a flat as well. Some of the options that I'm looking at. So let's see how we're gonna react if we ever come here, and if we can find a good corrective pattern here that that we can recognize in order to long. So this B can be any possible corrective pattern, simple or complex. Simple being zigzag, flat, or triangle, and complex would be a double zigzag or a sideways combo. So it can be a flat here and still be viable to continue. Okay, so that would be Bitcoin, and Ethereum is similar. So macro scale 1 2 1 2 1 2. We work on the first third. Okay, the third is done, so let's work on the 4, and then the 5th and the 4, and off we go for the more to come. Now Ethereum a bit different. But still the same. So the first move was a zigzag and I thought it was done. But then I went to do this W or done because why not, right? And this, honestly, I looked at it as a three-wave move, right? You can find an impulse here. And this can be your either your wave A or your wave 1. Now you can have a double combination to end your wave B or 2. How do you get that double combo? Really quickly, zigzag, whatever, X corrective, ABC flat for the Y, and that's your double combo. And I would think 1 flat 2, or if we go for the 3, 4 and 5. So if we end this as a zigzag here, that could be your wave X. Sorry, that's the origin. That could be your wave X. So then when you have a zigzag in the first leg, a zigzag in the wave X, if this X comes above, let me turn on the full fib. Okay. This is where I accept a flat 0.8. If it comes there, well, this can end with another zigzag or impulsive way to have a flat. And then if this just continues pumping, since it's a bull market, well, we're off to a wave 3 of this degree, this being 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 to complete this. Okay, so that would be Ethereum. So I think that Ripple bottomed. I really wish I don't eat my words once again because of so many years of this sideways. But let's go back just to this last narrative of this being a 1-2 and a 1-2. So if not, all right, there's another leg down here. I'm gonna get there if needed, but let's entertain this idea, since I've been calling this thing for weeks now, this leading diagonal. So leading diagonal, wave A, triangle B. Now this wasn't easy, and I didn't know that it would end here, to be honest. I think I counted up until here and I said one more down. But what gave it off was this wave. And you really cannot count that. The only way you can count that is perhaps if you do this. So what was the terminus of E? Okay. So if you count from there, something like this. So line chart says that there's an impulse here. There's an impulse here. And I guess this could be worked as well. Doesn't matter. We had that. And I was wondering if it was just a liquidity grab and did a potential ending diagonal to enter this area. But for the moment, I'm gonna keep it here. I'm gonna enter this wave and explain it as well. And now we have to break resistances on the way. So this wave here, 30 minutes. Notice how I often say that, well, this looks like a three-wave move, right? Off the bat. If you look in between the lines, you do this 1, 2, 3, 4, and you truncate the fifth. Nobody likes truncations. But check this out. you put a line chart and becomes clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even better here. And this is how you can miss an impulse. Then we had a corrective, and that was the opportunity, I guess. So if that was a 1-2, now we're building a 1-2, and this still didn't show enough legs for me to call it a 3. So this is just another 1-2 here. So now either we're making the 3 of this little degree to build something off, or it's just gonna be another 1 and a 2 here. Thoughts and prayers for XRP. So this one, just gonna go quickly over it because Tony mentioned it, Wonka mentioned it. I couldn't count this, honestly, and it doesn't matter because to put it simple, look, you had a move, a correction, a move up, and a significant correction and a move up. So you have 5 swings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you had a drop, up, and a drop. That's bread and butter. Another thing, to the tick of 0.61, and let's take a look at the count. So A, 5 waves, W, X, Y, it's overlapping, it's ugly, you do what you can. 1, 2, 3, triangle, 4, now we're gonna fight this resistance here, and perhaps bottom. And that's a wonderful opportunity if we're gonna continue on the bull market, because this is a 1-2. If this gives you a retrace, so now whatever we're building here, if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's your entry, I guess. And if that's a 1-2, well, you know the drill. Origin to 1 to the bottom of 2. Linear scale, conservative target $4. Logarithmic scale, 9 to $10 for the wave 3. Okay, and ORAI chain. So logarithmic chart doesn't really play the ball with this one, because if I do linear, you're gonna immediately see that it makes more sense here. I have way too many things here right now. Well, 1-2 projection says 1.618 is here for the wave 3, and yeah, it's okay, because you can see that after this week we had a huge drop. So we could be working on the 5th wave of this degree, but if you turn on the log, this becomes just a 1-2, 1-2, and 1-2, and it's not a triangle in my opinion here. I think it's a flat, so I cannot call this to be the move before the last move. This could be, if you look at it conservatively, this would be the terminus of 1, 2, 3. This will be the wave 3 macro. If not, 1, 2, 1, 2, and again. So according to this, 1, 2, the target for the wave 3. Did I do it? No, it's here. 157, that's ugly. Okay, so perhaps we're at the edge of another massive bull run for the alts, and it's gonna be wiki, and you need to have diamond hands, in my opinion. Don't try to outsmart it. And I wish you all the best, guys. Thank you. Bye.